Hey guys, what's up? It's HLK Pro. I'm just making this video to kind of talk about a couple of things that have been really getting on my nerves lately. First off, I'd like to thank you for 55,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And I want to talk about art theft. Lately, I've been getting a couple of messages from people, whether it's on Tumblr or DeviantArt, about young people, usually like in the age between 12 to, 18, taking art from my Meant to Be Yours video, or just my videos in general, and kind of tracing over them, which I want to make one thing clear. I don't mind tracing. In fact, I rather support it. When you're learning how to draw, it's really important to take references as much as you can. And if tracing is a way that helps you memorize how to work with an anatomy, say if you're tracing a hand, then that's going to be the easiest way that you remember it, from muscle memory. The next time you draw a hand without a reference, you can be like, oh, I know how to draw this finger, I know where this thumb goes, I know how the joint works. And that's fine. And you can expand on it. You can grow from that experience. The thing that gets me is when people directly trace over specific lines on my artwork and then claim it as theirs, or claim it's like a coloring exercise. If it's a coloring exercise, then why are you tracing over my lines with your own lines, which are, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but are kind of like sloppier and just blatantly look like you're copying from me, like line by line. I take line art from people sometimes and I color them in just to practice my coloring technique, but I don't claim that I've done it myself, and it's upsetting. It's discouraging for me because I work really hard on a lot of the content that you guys see, and even though it's such a short amount of time in each video, those videos usually, even if it's just a minute long, take me many weeks to do. And it's not from like working every day and night on lines, it's the motivation. And it's difficult for me to really put my effort into something when I know that once it's out there and once it's among you viewers, there's going to be people who look at it and say, oh, well, I'm just going to trace over this and trace over this, and I'm going to make it into something of my own and then show everybody that I have this new specific style that it's distinguishable. And compared to the art style that you may personally have, my style is going to be incredibly different and very noticeable right away. And I don't want to discourage young artists. I just want you to know that I'm not angry. I'm just telling you that, like, as long as this continues, it's just going to keep discouraging me from creating new content, which I don't want to do. I love making animatics. It's really fun. I love picking up new projects. I love making artwork from songs that have inspired me over the years. And because you guys have given me such good reception about my zombie comic, or not really a comic, I haven't really done anything comic based, but since you guys have given me such good feedback on the characters that I've created, that feeds into my desire to want to make more for you. And I can't do that if you guys are kind of just tracing and then saying that it's yours. But yeah, I guess that's really all I wanted to talk about. But I will be making new content in the near future, don't worry about that. I just wanted to let my viewers know that this is an issue with me and that I've been feeling this way for quite some time since I started getting notifications and messages about people tracing and claiming. But if you ever happen to see somebody tracing and claiming it's their own work, I would really greatly appreciate if you would come to me privately and explain to me who's doing it, what the evidence is, screenshots if you can get them, anything like that, so that way I can talk to the artist myself. Please don't do witch hunts. That's something that I do not approve of. I do not condone village mob mentality on young artists, or even just artists in general who are my age and think that it's something that they should do. There was actually one person who told me that one of those draw your squad here memes that I ended up doing on Tumblr once, somebody drew it like drew over it with their own characters or YouTubers, and then so like was trying to promote it at a con, at a convention. And that boggles my mind, really. That just kind of, I don't understand how people can do that. I used to edit photos all the time and stuff like that, but as I got older, I understood how that's not really what an artist should be doing, and so I deleted them. Or even to this day, I go deep into my DeviantArt files. I have thousands of files there, and I delete what I can that I know that I shouldn't have made, that I shouldn't have made public, really. But long story short, I would greatly appreciate if you guys kept all of this private. Just come to me, I can deal with it myself. And I hope that you guys continue to enjoy my content, sorry. But yeah, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and just keep being cool.